Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lewin and today we're jumping into Frozen Flame. This is an online survival RPG set in the dying world of dragons. And only those who can harness the power of the frozen flame have the means to survive the harsh conditions of the realm, but also muster the strength to cleanse it for good. Yeah, it's quite a setting. I'll put some gameplay on your screens for you right now so you can see what it looks like. I'll also put some links below if you'd like to do a deep dive and check the game out for yourselves. In this video, we're going to have a look at the character creation of the game. This pops up after a very brief tutorial segment where you are given a weapon and you're asked to slay a couple of skeletons. You slay them, you get resurrected into this new body, and off you go. We're going to do male first, then we're going to randomize the male, then we're going to do female. You can check the timestamps below to jump between the different parts of the video. Let us begin. Now, there's a face details option here. Unfortunately, there is only one face. You are changing basically the way the face looks. You know, you're putting a scar on there, one eye is missing, you got... I'm gonna be real, this looks like some dirt on the face here. Not really stubble. I guess you could sort of say that's like a 5 o'clock shadow, but I don't know. You can just have the 5 o'clock shadow, the eye is still intact. You can have some scars on this side of the face. This looks like paint, but I'm not sure. It could also be piercings. I'm not entirely certain, because it actually goes through the bridge of the nose there. Yeah, I mean, this might be a piercing. Looks kind of cool, I suppose. There's some freckles. And then we're back on the first one. Hairstyles, definitely more interesting. This is obviously regular hair and facial hair, as you can see. They basically deciding for you that this guy, with this ponytail, well, he's most likely to wear facial hairstyle like this. I mean, I don't actually mind that they decide that that looks good with that, because if I'm going to be real, generally the artists, the guys who create these styles, they know what fits with what. It's a curated look. I'm okay with that. If they give you enough of them, it's totally cool. That's kind of sick. This is underused, isn't it? The rope in the hair. I think it's kind of cool. It's very macho, you know? Speaking of macho, that is a nice beard. You know, this actually reminds me a little bit of the style of Dauntless. They have similar looking characters. And I think I said this about that game as well. They do the simple yet satisfying look incredibly well. You know, there's no like crazy hair physics here. They don't have like millions of individual strands, but it ends up looking reasonably decent as well, because it is that style that just works. I also like how sort of unkempt the brows look. It's really nice. Yeah, but this beard, it looks really, really, really good. Fantastic. I don't know, I like the sharp edges everywhere. There's a slightly different beard, but without the hair. Less facial hair. Nice little ponytail. Sort of neat and tidy look. Oh my god, look at the muscles on that back. I want to say this is sort of like a Viking look. I'm actually just like obsessed with these eyebrows. I love it. I wish my eyebrows looked like this. These are all incredibly good looking faces. Just putting that out there. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to get resurrected into a new body, make it a good one. And then we're back on one. Alright. So we can also change the hair color. Let's go back over here and let's look what it looks like. A very light one. Slightly darker. Slightly darker. I've got a hunch what this next one's going to be. No! Oh my god, curveball! I actually didn't see that coming. It went lighter again. Oh, that's a beautiful color. Is that strawberry blonde? I always just want to throw the words strawberry and blonde out there whenever I can. I'm not sure why. I just like saying that. It makes me seem smart. That guy who says strawberry blonde, he knows his colors, eh? Yeah. Yeah, he does. This is nice as well. It's like a colder gray. And even colder. This is sort of on the verge of being blue. Nice. Decent selection of colors already. I get the feeling they're not going to dip into the sort of greens. We got pink here now. Maybe they will. Maybe they will. Maybe they will. We got a red. Okay. Ah, there's green. Good. I'm glad I was proven wrong. I don't know why I had that feeling. I think it's mostly just because of the background and because of the way the game's coming together here. This is nice. And we're back on the black. This is the nicest color for me. Wait, that's a different black. Okay, we must have been on like a darker brown or something, because this is very blue. So we're not back at the start yet. My God, beautiful orange. Yeah, you see, when they have this sort of cartoony or stylistic look, then they can go a little crazy with the colors and still have it look fantastic. I like that. I like that. Wait, is that where we were? Yeah, we're back at the start. So wait, which one did we have on initially? Because I don't remember seeing this blue. Did that just pop out of nowhere? Oh, I like it. Okay. Yeah, there are some really nice colors. Really nice colors. Huh. All right, eye color. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, yeah. It's always like a test. You know, you jump in here and you see whether you can actually see the eye color properly changing. And they are passing the test right here. The one test that they didn't pass was, you know, the organization test. Like, I feel like skin color should be up here, just after the face, or even just before the face. Then a hairstyle should be there, and then hair color, and then I suppose eye color. But no, it's a little weird, because maybe then the eye color should be up by the face as well. Oh my God, okay. Ignore me, pretend I said nothing. Okay, a nice brown. Sort of a lighter color there. These are alright. The green looks nice. It's like a darker brown. Lighter one again. Yeah. It's not a huge amount of colors, but it's alright. I sort of like the bluish one, but I really like the green one as well. Skin colors. God. This guy is so ripped. It's actually hard to look at. Wow. That's a big difference. This is why bodybuilders always want a tan. It's like he just looks so much better when he's got a bit of a tan. Oh, even better. Yeah, that was a problem. You know? That pale skin. It wasn't doing this dude any favors. Good lord, the darker it gets, the better he looks. Is that it? Okay. I mean, you know, if I'm being honest, I think that this is probably dark enough. That's nice. I think this is going to look really cool if you contrast it with the lighter hair colors. So there you go. That's the skin colors. We are going to randomize a little bit now and see what the game gives us. It's Khadgar. My God. Now I know why this face looks familiar. Yeah, every single one of these is like a different variation of Khadgar. When he's got that style, it's like Khadgar of the multiverse, you know? I think it's the eyebrows that does it. This is kind of cool. Can we zoom in and then randomize? There we go. Yeah, I like this. See, this is a case of simple yet satisfying. I do think it would be cool if we had a little bit more customization. I don't even need a lot more. Like, if we had perhaps a couple of different faces to choose from, or maybe even just more face details. Something to sort of just diversify it a little more than it has been diversified right now, then I would be perfectly happy with this. I mean, I'm already quite happy with it. I think that it gives you enough variation. It gives you enough options to make something unique. Like, look at this guy. That's pretty fantastic. And then you like compare it to this guy, they look completely different. Even though they have the actual same face structurally, that's the same face, you know? If you sort of focus on his eyes and nose, and then you switch this around the whole time, then you can kind of see that it's like not changing at all. But if you like look at the face as a whole, then it just looks very different. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's all right. I'm looking on the bright side of things here. You know, if you want to be negative about it, you can say that it's not a lot, and you pick in between presets and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, sometimes it's all you need. Is all I'm saying. Okay, yeah, so I mean, I'm impressed. I think it looks nice. The style is cool, so I'm happy with it. And, I mean, look at that. Once again, this guy looks completely different. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, let's jump onto the females. I am ready to see if they have something different. Now, I want to start with something slightly more plain. I'm sorry, I'm like skipping ahead here a little bit. But we started on the females, and I want to start with the darker hair color. and a similar like skin tone to what we had before. Let's do it like this. This is fine. Okay, face details. Here we go. Oh god, now do I have to change the hair? No, let's just keep going. It's fine. So what are our details? That's a bit of makeup around the eyes, and it looks like some piercings in the nose and on the lips. Here we have a scar across the eye, some scars on the lips, freckles, slightly different looking face because of the makeup. It looks like there's sort of some blush on the cheeks. There's a nose ring as well. I'm trying to decide what this one has that's different. Oh, that's makeup around the eyes. Even more makeup around the eyes, but with a plain face. Alright, some scratches on the cheek. We'll get a look at those scratches on the cheek when we randomize. And when we change the hairstyle, I suppose. And then we're back on 1. Yeah, so 6 different faces. They are obviously the same face. They're just variations of the same face. Hairstyles. I'm ready to be wowed right now, game. I'm ready to be wowed. These are nice. Once again, I'm going to say that I like this style of model and this style of hair. I think that if used properly, you can make these cartoony characters look fantastic. Like, that's amazing, dude. Look at the body in that hair. Really cool. Got the classic Neve Campbell. Nice. I like the braid. It's a basic ponytail. I call this the Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. And we're back at the start. Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay. I wasn't wowed, but these are good-looking hairstyles. And I think if you combine it with the large amount of colors that they have, it's probably going to be cool. Let's take a big style like this one. Then let's look at the colors. There's the blue. I feel like I just like blacked out when I was doing the male character creation. I didn't see the blue. Oh, that is beautiful, dude. Yeah, man. Very nice. Decent colors. That's cool. They definitely have a thing for the lighter colors in this game. 100%. I mean, the pink is beautiful. And it just looks good. And you'll see in a little bit when we randomize how impactful the color can be if combined with an interesting skin tone and like a different face. There's actually a bunch of cool stuff you can do with it. For real. I personally think the dark one looks amazing. But when you start mixing things up with the skin color, and I suppose even the eye color and the face details, you can get some pretty fantastical looks. So these guys, the ladies, they have far bigger eyes. So the real estate you're working with, definitely more impressive. There's more going on here. That's really nice. I'm trying to decide if that's like a proper white. I mean, when you look at it over there, it's a proper white. But you look over here, then it's something sort of off-white, right? It's like a cream color. And this is like the blue eyes, but over here, it looks, I don't know, almost like a cyan-y, sea greeny, like, I don't know. The green, this makes sense. Yeah, this looks right. And then the brown here looks almost reddish over there. Or this could all just be me being colorblind. I don't know. I don't know. Regardless, I like the eye colors. They don't have a lot of them, but like they look nice. This one's cool. Skin color. Let's check this out. Yeah, in this game, I kind of like the pale. No, I kind of like the tan more. I was gonna say like the pale. It works on the female. But on the male, the tan looks way better. I don't know. I don't know. It's actually a toss-up. I think it sort of depends on the situation. I'm going to throw some random now. We're going to randomize the female. Let's check it out. Let's see what they can come up with. I'm going to just chill over here for a second, and then I'll zoom in when we've looked at it a few times, just to see. Zoomed out, see what it looks like a little bit. And then we'll jump back in. Because, I mean, this is obviously the interesting part when you zoomed all the way in. Yeah. You see? Oh, that's beautiful. I like the contrast between the dark hair and the bright eyes. And this also makes the blue eyes pop. Looks amazing. Oh, that's perfect, dude. That's super cool. Yeah, you see, it's again one of those situations where it's such a subtle change on the face. When you switch between the different face details, you can see the frame of the face is the same. The structure of the face is the same. But that subtle change that they make with like the makeup and then combined with the skin color, it actually makes for a vastly different looking character. Yeah. For real, I like it. Man. Yeah. So it's pretty impressive. I'm going to say now in closing, I think that the selection that they give you here is good enough. For this type of game, I'm assuming that for the most part, once you get in and you start playing, you are most likely going to cover up your face and your entire character's body, like just right off the bat. You're going to be wearing armor and stuff like that, so it's probably not going to matter all that much. I will say here at the end that it is a third-person game, so you're going to be seeing your character a lot, and because of that, I guess it's kind of important to make it look the way you want it to look, but I'm going to throw it out there one more time. Simple, yet satisfying. It does remind me a little bit of Dauntless's character creator, although Dauntless did have a lot more options. This one opts for less options, slightly more like curated, but if you mix them up, if you sort of do something with them that comes together nicely, you can make a pretty fantastical looking character. I think it's nice. I think it's nice. It is still early days for this game. I'm assuming that there's going to be a lot more that could be added to it. Who knows? Who knows? Overall, though, I'm going to say that it looks pretty cool. It's pretty alright. Lots of decent looking options here. And I think that most people should be able to find something they like. I mean, you obviously not going to be able to change your body at all. All the bodies are exactly the same. I guess it could be cool if they gave you some different body shapes and stuff like that. But for now, I mean, this is all right. So there you go. You guys can let me know if you've been playing this game yourselves, if it is enjoyable, if it's something that people should be paying more attention to, if it's something that people should be spending time on. I'd love to hear it. I would absolutely love to hear it. And then on top of that, do you guys think simple yet satisfying is good enough? Or do you appreciate it when there's more to do in character creation? I've said how I feel about it. I am of the opinion that it can be good enough. You know, just a handful of options can be good enough. So yeah, check back some more, give this one a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. Enjoy Frozen Flame if you're playing it. Happy that.